What is going on, all you beautiful people of the world? My name is Ashtuanot, and today I'm bringing you some Overwatch gameplay. Today I'm going to be playing Zarya. This is actually my first actual online match with her, so I'm going to start out kind of rough, not knowing what I'm doing and being in bad positioning, but as you can see there's some of her skills. I don't know what happened there, the map changed, but we have Graviton Surges, which is her ultimate. She places it down and people near her attract to that area. And then we have a particle barrier, which she puts on herself, and then a projected barrier, which you can put on teammates. The cool thing I like about her is when she has her shield on her, she takes damage. Well, damage is blocked, and then it applies to her weapon. She gets a little damage boost from it, so I really like the synergy there, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I don't start playing well with her until the very end, I believe, but I do get some good ultimates with her, so that's why I decided to post this. I thought they were pretty cool for my first time playing. So there's me just trying to test out what exactly I'm doing with her. Her weapon itself has two different modes. One's like a grenade launcher type. It's like a projectile. It like launches and explodes in a small area. And then you have that, it's just like a little single beam that's a single target. So we're just kind of waiting around. I'm still trying to learn what I'm trying to do here. Everyone's talking to each other. I'm greeting everyone on my team. As a tank, at the very beginning I kind of play passively just to survive and put shields on people, but I don't think that's the right way to play because obviously she's a tank. But I wanted to make sure I stayed alive in order to provide the shields onto my teammates. But I don't actually use the passive she has, is like when you have the shield and take damage and get bonus damage from it. I actually don't utilize that until later on in the video, but here's me just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do as the tank, ironically enough. And the thing with this is I always have my skills on the bottom right there, as you can see. They're always off cooldown and I never utilize them, so that's something I would change later on, and that's something I do later on in the video. Let's see where we at. I'm just bouncing around trying to keep him off the objective as best as I can, and for whatever reason I push here. I think that was a mistake. I probably should have stayed with my teammates and maybe tanked the front line and maybe sent someone there. That would probably be better for taking on multiple people. Yeah, so I skip ahead a little bit since I died. Didn't want to see me walking there, right? So there we go. I'm trying to put shields on everyone, but they're going to cap this and start moving the payload. So well played by them. That's pretty good. And there we go. I'm utilizing the splash damage type thing on my weapon. There we go. That's a good health or a good healing station by McCree. Or not McCree, Soldier 76. And they're pushing pretty hard here. I mean, we're dying left and right. I'm not applying shields where I need to. I'm not putting shields on myself, namely, because I'm the tank. I'm just kind of playing as if I'm a healer more. So that's something I start learning along the way, because this is my first time actually trying her out. So on my ultimate here, it was a good ultimate, but it was a little too late. But you'll see what happens here in a little bit, but it was just a little too late. If I did a little sooner, and if maybe I had more backup and knew where my teammates were, we probably could have gotten a solid team wipe there. So there we go. I'm trying to put my shields on my teammates when it's off cooldown. So I'm low health here, and I get, I believe, the whole team with my ulti. But there's the Soldier 76 wrecking us with his ulti. So I was able to get all 5, but unfortunately we had no backup and we had no splash damage to help with that. So I fast forwarded it here again a little bit just to get to more exciting bits. Let's see. Oh nice, so I'm on the side here. I'm starting to learn a little more what I'm supposed to do with Zarya. And I'm just trying to put shields on people when they need to when they're off cooldown. I'm trying to distract people with my splash damage. I'm just all over the map, and I'm trying to stay alive, trying to keep contesting the payload since I'm so tanky. And I get really strong if I can get my passive going. So there we go, I'm just trying to hit them, seeing if they bounce back or go back behind the wall, and if I can hit them with my splash damage. I don't know why I covered Reinhardt there. I should have covered someone else, because his shield, obviously he has one of those. It's very well. We were able to take down the turret there. Their team's pushing really hard. They got a Lucio. He doesn't really do much in this match, but I thought I got hit on the side there, so I decided to shoot that door, but I didn't really hear anything, so decided to go focus my fire back on these guys. I'm covering my Winston again, and my ulti's almost up, about 10% left. So I realized that was coming from the side. I should have... Oh no, okay, I see it there. My shield was actually on cooldown, so I wouldn't protect myself, but I tried there. So I get their whole team again with my ulti. Beautiful ulti. I get a triple kill with the splash damage. You gotta synchronize that with your ulti, so that way you're splashing everyone in your ultimate, and you do a lot of work with that. Unfortunately, that was not the play of the game. I was very sad about this, but you guys will see why in a little bit. So as we saw there, they were peeking out on the wall. I was still shooting them, see if they'd come back, and it turns out they did, and I got a kill off it. So smart play there. And we have like a whole bunch of bastions just sitting in the back. I don't know when they changed, but I thought it was just ridiculous. So I wanted to cover Winston, and I did over there. I believe I tried to do that later on, and someone else walks in front of me, and I ended up shielding them. But I find out there my little beam was very limited on range, so I decided to just chill by the payload to make sure I'm always contesting it, and I'm always on the front lines to make sure that I'm tanking, like what I'm supposed to be doing. So there we go again. I'm shooting in that general area to see if they'd pop back out. And there we go. I want to cover the Winston. Come from the side. I'm making sure that I'm covering all angles, because I think the bastions cover the front pretty well. So I'm just trying to help everyone that I can. I hear the Riptire coming. I believe the bastions in the back take it down. Yeah, so I most likely would have died there. I'm surprised that actually didn't explode. So there they are again, grouped up, and I splash damage them. But the bastion, unfortunately, and fortunately I guess, ultis, kills their whole team, I think. So that was a very well dual ulti by the bastion and me, and we were able to team wipe them again. They're running out of time. I believe they got around this area at the 5-minute mark, so we've been defending very well. We're pushing the payloads back, and as you can see, I'm just splash damaging them again. I want to cover my teammates when I can when they're off cooldown, putting the barrier on me when there's a lot of them, and I die there. That was a good play by the Junkrat, I believe, taking the side flank. I was a little too far up, so this time I'm a little more back with my teammates, and I'm trying to cover the side flank now because the payload's still kind of in the back and they're scared of coming up because of all the bastions, so I'm worried more about the side flank. So there we go. I'm just spamming when I can, trying to get the tracer out of here. And I'm putting the barrier on me because I see the diva on the side. I have like about 100 HP. And there we go. I'm back to getting my shields up and my health up. It's great. I'm trying to look for a teammate to cover. I see the Junkrat flanking on the side there, and I put the shield on myself to get my passive going. I'm about 70%. So that's really good. My damage output's really high again. And when I can, I should be putting a shield on here, but I'm too worried about covering our side flank. And that's where they're filtering through, but they're weak and the bastions can pick them off. I'm about 50% HP. I'm just jumping around trying to stay alive, putting shields on people that I can, and putting a shield on myself when I can. And there we go. We stopped the very close win from the enemy team for about 5 minutes, and we ended up winning. And of course, as per usual, the Bastion gets the play of the game, but my ulti and his ulti absolutely crushed the enemy team. So that was pretty sweet. Yeah, look at that. I think he kills everyone on their team. Yep. And then he finishes off Torbjorn. Yep. Yeah, he killed everyone. So, but that was good. That was really good synergy there. And I'm glad we won. And I believe I get the votes here too. Yeah. So there's that. That was my first Zarya gameplay. I hope you guys learned something from it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and stay tuned for more episodes. In the meantime, take it easy, everyone.